plenty people just dey yagba and dey rush go do things them as dem dey tell them for do. But hey, remember say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. That dey na number 1 step wey go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help people. Wetin this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know wetin make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As dem blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve full na money, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go dey say you no go vote 2023. So wetin na this yagba now? For say me party go continue for then na power, or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
Ambole muna kushe nuna adu, we have done come back today. If I can talk about things where they happen, now we on sweet yard Salone, now we on. Whoa, we left for do them bad things them. We dey feel a more Salone, now we on. Whoa, we had. And if we hurt you, we sorry, yeah. We no mean battle, we just want for make we yard go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we yard go before. Thing dey happen, eh? If you see them say, person wey get cartoon no dey kick pepper blind, not to pancreas so. Not to because cut nose man dey na tongue go make you no make Thing dey happen, I say na only who that get crow. Yes, Sapono can get business. Thing dey really be inside this week country also. I don't believe this so. The profession. Hey, the bank governor, that profession, God, not a professor, that profession, don't come and beg people and say, he really sorry for the kind hurt, where they hurt, with the kind suffering, where they are this tongue here. Well, he not able for do anything. If the war na Ukraine and the COVID not done, how we fumble, how we link, tell me ba. Anyway, how they call them? Banana been done really well before ever then think for make a rice breed. So how comes you can't tell me them thing them day? Well, not to down in at the thing. Yesterday we see one video where they go on where we say for up per little bit yesterday. Usai the new Mabang bridge don't get one babala crack. Well, we been see then can go some 2x4 messing at them we go begin rubber cement for that particular bridge. But not so no more. The contractor them we make that particular bridge. Don't blame President Bio caretaker Bio and the community people them for that kind crack they within at the bridge. The wonder now why? How comes them blame caretaker Bio and I say they say caretaker Bio bet now make the bridge get cracked so. We go can hear from the contractor then say safe. Let hear you when they tell you now because of the bet of caretaker Bio for score political goal. Now he make that bridge they get cracked so. This na the program we had. My name Pierre, the freedom fighter. Well, take the message again back. I say this message, the election message, the registration message, will come back just now. Hey, before I go. As you come, You know, say you get something for do for we and thing. Don't forget, bro. If you appreciate the program, I mean this channel, hit for the like button, share the program, and above all, don't forget the stars, the Facebook. Thanks to the one that are waking back to whip at the stars them. And YouTube, the super sticker, super chats, and the super thanks. Thank you very much in advance. As well, no so not can forget. And to una all way back to we for make that we young brother. It don't go today, it don't go take in life card. Na SLRSA. It don't go take in life card na SLRSA. So one for tell una plenty thank you for una put things them together for for make it go able forget this thing for good. Yes! Thank you all very much. Well, let's take this message quick when they come back just now.
You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election? Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission, Salone, don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, I mean the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then power or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election? Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission, Salone, don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, I mean the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make?
Alright, welcome back. Yes, we be always done to tell you say go and register, but we feel say the reason we make plenty people not get for register now because of the way how you go make bad decision for vote for register, but not also a bill. Now a lot of people they get a lot of challenges them with regards this registration process. Well, first of all, let me see as then they talk about the registration process. We still see the GSS picking them every day. Then they try for campaign to them because then they tell we say then GSS picking and they 18 years. Well, not to me born there, but we sabi ourselves now we country. Let's watch this video quick one. Let's just watch this video, quick one, and then when they come back, just not for talk bits about this one. Logo.
We are here. I am JJ Vanguard, the coordinator of free quality. Although it's heavily raining, so we cannot allow you to go out because we don't want to infringe on your rights. So we are here to talk to you potential voters, people who are 18 years and those who will be 18 next year. We have come to talk to you to come out in your numbers to go and register, so that at the end of the day, when they declare voting or campaign, then you go out and vote for who? Right. And now, do you know that the free quality has done so much for you?
Yes, sir.
Government is paying MPSC, Beke, and WAS fees for you. At the same time, government is paying tuition fees for you. Government is providing teacher and learning materials for you. The only thing that can make this man happy is for you to come out in your numbers and vote for him. Okay?
Yes,
Although they've not yet declared campaign, but those that are 17 and next year they will be 18, and those that are what? 18 and above, come out in your Sierra Leonean numbers and vote for His Excellency. Now, let me ask my sister, why do you think you are to register?
The reason why we should register is to go and vote for His Excellency Brigadier Julius Mandabio, because he has provided for us the free quality education. Before this time, we are having many dropouts because of school fees. Majority wants to go to school, but because the parents will not afford to pay the school fees, they will just go home and do other things. But now we all are going to school because we are no longer paying school fees, isn't it?
It is.
Now the only thing our parents have to do for us is to provide for us the school materials, and even not all, because most of the textbooks that we have in school now are being provided by the government, isn't it? So for this reason, we have to go out and vote for His Excellency. We are not doing it for ourselves now, but for our younger sisters who also are coming up. If we vote in the president, our younger ones also will enjoy the benefit of it, because the free and quality education will also continue. But if we stay as
Then call them brainwash. Catch them young. So, of course, we don't talk about this thing and then they continue to come up every day. I think the responsibility of this man for coordinate the free quality education, now for make sure say the pikin and vote only for Julius Madabio. That's not part of the free education. The civic education, now for tell them say you only get right for vote for one green person. That's not Julius Madabio. Of course, if you watch the script, this speaking not just come up and talk about this way talk so. Then deliberately and they no say or they are well aware say this thing when they do then the video and then they go out. So they make the script for the Pekin, make it get a very nice script for it talk. If you watch the acting, isn't it? Yes. This is not a gameplay. They don't write them for They not just by randomly select this particular Pekin for let it do what it do so no. They don't put them down, they don't train them several times, and now they don't come out and perform very well. He really act very, very well. Yeah, the script with the game. Now a very good actress. I think I don't know if Fatima herself could be professional enough for get this one in script. But now it's standing that I think say we can get for one Hollywood group for them where we go able for put them able for do a very good work. They try. But the bottom line, time when the picking for them at school, the free quality education, they pull them just for campaign. It really not say they not blow whistle yet for campaign. But it deliberately do them, and it do them every day. Now different school them, now the east and the south. different school them because na in your whole land dey. E get for protect in job. Of course, if e not do something right now, how e go able for protect in job? By this way where e dey do things so and so now, e dey make people, the one that will give am job, they know say yes, this is the work. In as much as wetin e dey do compared to wetin na the job wey e really for the do na two different things, but of course na this they want, na campaign term. So let's tell you something. Right now, as we dey talk so, no better thing no dey go on na the country. All wetin now dey go on na campaign. This 1 month, few months we don left. This na last month we do pan so. September I don done. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 9 months na boyang. Na void free. Nothing not get for happen. Because anything we then do, then they do am for make sure say then get something back in return. Yes, when we dey buy 500 to now close to 600,000. Then go sell and give you 200,000 for bag. Na kenima and other side them. Yes, because they say that they plant them. Inside 4 years, we buy yes 500,000. Just few months, we dey buy yes 200,000. The rest for some of them don't return back na that position. Usa e been there 2018, 200,000 for bag. Then they do all of this for let them get wetin they want. Look at it. The learning material they only begin give a few months ago. So now then they use. I remember a few times them in the way that they go na school to school again. Give the picking them book, the picking they all essays them book them up so. Then they all Madabio, thank you. This all are just the groundwork. Where they can say the spade work, the foundation, they put things them in place for make sure say it go on how they want them. Now then they ask by a script. So, but what it mean no, them pickia not follow. You will really brainwash them, but what thing will be difficult for them pickia when then they brainwash them at school, the teachers them, the district coordinator, free quality education, then the parents them back in some cases, they brainwash them. So it don't tell like now say they're not able to get that independent mind for take decision on their own. All waiting they want for do, all waiting they care about now waiting and tell them. This make other side and other part of the world. Now it make them move. Because we don't be that kind of dependent. We're not able to take decision on your own. Anytime we pick you one for take your own decision, you get an aid, come, you say, no, listen to me. Now this power you for do. They're not able to take decision on their own again. So you find out say even we say when we get position of trust, like what in the happens with the government, none of them not able to take deliberate action on their own. Past they get for rely on somebody in your advice, somebody in your advice for them able to do something. And even then at the end of the day, now rubbish then they do. Watch what in the happen no more around the circle. Now the same kind bad blood, bad spirits, bad thing and the breed. Or then the impact, or then the put inside them pikia, not for take things on their own. Only waiting they need for do, now for make sure say they go and listen to waiting people they tell them, and not to waiting that they able for access and put them into their own views. So this is very bad, it's very sad, and I don't know waiting they happen. When we standing, we find out say a lot of people they commend the registration process, but we find out say things that really they go on way bad. People still there were not able to get better access for them they go able to register from the first term to this second term. Every day people they suffer. Every day people they cry say they're not able to get the right step for them they go and register. Now just watch this other one, quick one. This other one where now God rich, yeah, now God rich. Let me watch how it been talent for them as themselves been there and registration no go on at all. Let's watch this one quick and then when they come back, just now.
Well, Mr. Komara, the place I cancel. The people that say because of the charger, the 12 can't start the registration with they say they no get charger. So now the place are this so now. Everybody complain and say because of the charger not there. So even the neck officer themselves they not carry it.
Okay, so this is not the thing now. They no want let people video waiting they happen. You know why? Because they don't come out and tell we say the process really successful. We see outside the government young institution where they don't set up for monitor the process and election don't come and okay the first phase until we say the second phase they go on very very smoothly. So for let them get somebody at this particular point in time where they come and tell we say people and they still suffer for the registration for them not a good thing and they no go ever want for accept that one day. So they go always they run after people them where they go and say this thing where they go on so not correct. And remember oh, you don't tell what the talk say any side where things they go on where not correct let people adjust video and send them out. So now the policeman them or the soldier man them anybody with the video where they notice say this video also go expose them they want that phone day they want that particular individual day as you say self do yeri the question where they ask where do you want with the video na the end of the video where do you want with the video na the end of the video this na the system now where they go on but as we dey go so we actually they can't tell una about something yeah the registration as it dey go not to just the registration no. Not to just then challenge there. Another thing the way they happen. I've been telling you the other day, say, we get something we will talk about, but we will get for wait a bit for let me just confirm, say, this they happen. Now, we can't tell you now, waiting they happen inside Kenema, because the government gets a plan for Kenema. The government gets a target for meat inside Kenema. And then, waiting they happen inside Liberia. And then, waiting they happen with other people, and when they come out Guinea for can register. These all are the challenges them where we dey face right now. So first of all, we dey go quick one and see how Italic na Liberia. Yeah, as people them inside we own country, they suffer for register. Battery no go dey, charger no go dey, generator no go dey, the machine go get problem, then go slow. All of them things there so now the problem where we dey hear from every day inside Freetown, inside different parts them na the country. But inside other parts of when you go out of the country, for example, na Liberia, outside we not even get right for cross border for go register people them, because they say let we register people them inside Salone. We not ever get law inside the country we say we for register out of the country. They say anybody we want for register if for come inside the country for come register. But it's totally different for this process right now as it go on. Because you get people them inside the country where they suffer for register, but the one them when they out of the country, they get the luxury for register with peace of mind. In fact, now then they even go meet them and give them the best registration where they're supposed to get. So what we do now, let we can go quick one and listen to this video where one man been do, I don't know his name, I just catch up with him, and a lot of people have been don't forward this particular video to we. So we decide for come up with him. Let's just watch how it's like inside Liberia foyer as people them did it where they go and register people them from Liberia for let them go come and vote inside the country. Let's listen to this one. We come back just now.
Do ya, madam, waiting are you your name? You say you name Mami Ibrahima. Now, who side you dey? Who side? You dey foya na ya. Mami Ibrahima, do ya? I want ask you. You don't register.
Yeah, register.
This voter registration where they go on na Sierra Leone. Na Sierra Leone you go register or na inside Liberia ya? Na Liberia ya you register.
Yeah.
Whose part na Liberia ya you register? Who side Pando ninde? Foya Liberia.
Yes.
Do ya? How the registration process? Now you want register?
Not to me one will be there and above.
Una been boku we register.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you say una been boku we register, do ya how the registration been go?
Me I go there ask for me name. I say Mami Blama register. We say Mama I say Sata Blama. Your papa name. Register Blama. Me age 25.
So waiting happen.
They not give me paper. Now that the number.
Then snap you.
Yes, then snap you.
Then write your name.
Mm-hmm.
So now snap and write name no more than do.
Yes, they not give me paper.
What about you being able to sign?
Yes, I sign.
Pan waiting. Na machine or na person write name?
No, na machine.
Na machine.
Yes.
Registration machine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know who that then are the people that will be register you?
No, I don't sabi their name, but I made them speak with the PO self.
You say waiting then they speak?
Mende with PO.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. Madam, hello. How you dey do? Do you are waiting na your name?
Fatu A. Mohammed.
Okay, Fatu A. Mohammed. Fatu A. Mohammed, do ya who side you dey so? Who side you sit down na ya wo dey talk? How you this place name?
Foya Pakio Kwata.
Anoyeri.
Foya Pakio Kwata.
Foya Pakio Kwata. All right, Fatu A. Mohammed. Do you don't register this voter registration wey dem dey do so na Sierra Leone? You don't register now?
Yes, I don't register.
Now who side you go register?
Na Foya.
Na Foya you register?
Yes.
You mean you not go inside Sierra Leone, na Foya you do the registration?
Yes.
Okay. Na Pakio Kwata you do the registration or whose part na Foya?
Pandoni.
Who side?
Pandoni.
Pandoni.
Yes.
Okay. And Pandoni na inside Foya ide?
Yes.
Okay. Do ya tell me how the registration go?
I go there, they go ask me, what I mean, I assume me name. They ask me, you marry, I say yes. You Muslim, I say yes. They ask me, how many years assume me? They register me, they take me picture.
Then register you, then waiting.
They take me picture.
Then take your picture.
Yeah.
But you been signed?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I signed.
How you sign?
The way I signed the computer on there, I put my finger there, the 4, 5 finger, I put it on it.
I no get you clear. You
I
say
said the computer be there, I put my 5 finger there.
you put your 5 finger them.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Then give you sleep.
No, they don't give me nothing. They don't say go with the count back.
Then say let you go, then go count and back.
Yeah.
But una no ask them waiting do. Now you 1 gram bingo snap. Now you 1 gram bingo register. Pardon?
Who be Boku there?
Una bin boku.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Then say then go count una form them back, not to so.
Yeah, because I said they say they count the picture there.
Okay.
Not to-
Okay. Then they count the card then now later.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. But you know the one that way bingo register, you be know them.
No.
You don't know them.
Yeah.
Now people that na Foya or na people that way come out Sierra Leone come. Waiting.
Slarium.
Na Sierra Leone then come out come, not so?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, yeah? Okay.
Okay, so something the way I pick from this particular video, you find out say the woman them they will too say they not give them sleep. The sleep that na that thing where then they give them where they show say they don't register. Now, you know why they not give them that sleep then they? Because they want to avoid trace of evidence. Now, this now your word against my word. There is every possibility for let the authority say that video then a fake video, na lie. Every possibility for say them people and then a pay them. Everything they every argument thing. So they really know what they do. They no say they not supposed for them because if they against the law, no law not give them that mandate, that right for let them go out of the country, for let them cross border for register anybody. That is why you see at one point in time, then they go take people them from Liberia with them, which is acceptable as long as you're able to provide transportation for them. You can go and car with them. Now Sierra Leone and them, then they live on the other side, then get right for come and register and vote. The same thing goes to Guinea. But in the case of USA, you jump post for go over to another side, it's illegal and nobody no get a right there for do that particular thing there. But now, let's tell you something. As we talk so inside Liberia, inside inside Kenema. Inside Kenema, they actually they do a thing and call movement of centers. Now, what this simply means? Normally, if na yaso this studio yaso, then they do registration. They're not supposed to move them, can go to the next side. The only time where they move them now after 15 days. Now so they agree, and so parliament agree. So what didn't happen? Inside Kenima right now, then they move the center them. Like if na Yaso this center for day, then they move them from here, go with them na the other side. Then they move them village to village right now. And then they do them for the next 10 to 13 days. Then they carry the remaining days back na that center day. Outside then they can continue with the registration. And now when then they go register village to village, they know they check proper, then just they go as long as they want for register. Anybody will come up where they meet, because now then they go meet and now host to host. When they meet for register, then they register them with all kind of information where they want for register them, and nobody no need for confirm say this not 18, this not 18. Where they go, the number where they go for 9 and they go and get. Okay, let's just watch something quick. So then they go now, and they already don't get bikes them, motorbikes them, okay? Where they don't put for the neck will command them, the one that where they go and register. Then bike there, then they give to them, then they go villages them for meet different sets of people them. Not to how they call them, the right way they do them, but then they do them because they get for do them. Let me tell you something. The one of the neck person them where object to that one day. They object to that one they say. They no need for do waiting they want for do so. Instantly they fire him. Instantly they sack him na Kenima. Instant they sack him. They don't pull him there and they don't replace her with somebody else who can dance to the tune. So now they don't begin them from yesterday, Monday. They don't begin that process there, and then they on them now. This is now the new strategy for make them able for swell up the number. Na that particular area dey. Remember, the cartographic mapping na it actually give figure for Kenima. Not to the actual census give number for Kenima. We've been telling you this say, sometimes the way they count, the census, the cartographic mapping they give you unfinished house, outside people another day, it give figure for that particular side. So the one day where they input, na Kenima and the other side they come now and fill that particular area there with number. So this na the thing now. So if they go according to how the registration for go, the registration they expose the census. So now they need for strategize and see waiting at the new strategy for make them go able for swell off the number. That is why you see they even they go to JSS picking them. Remember the number of people them where they register for election is different from the total number of people where they register for census. Why? When census they register, now everybody from baby when they just born today, once that day on the 10th, when they do the registration for census, once it born on that day when they count, then they count them. Then they count foreigners. Then they count everybody. But in the case of this election, now only who that na Sierra Leonean and who that the 18 years on the eve of election or we don't over 18 years. So the difference now, that number where they don't put, they want to make sure say they get voting age them for meet up that day. So then they go every way possible for make them able to get that number there. Because then the plan right now for do another district where they don't begin even for being Nasit building day. Then the plan for do another district and that constituency 018, they want for divide them. So they already don't get targets numbers them where they don't put, yeah. Then I don't know the pronunciation, the name, yeah, pronunciation well. Whether Jama Mende or so, or waiting something like that one day. They want for transform them. Right now, as we talk so, they want for the each 20,000 for able for get division and all of them things they do. So the work they on serious one. When I remember one honorable one term where they say answer last time or so during the APC term, then be null in your area, something like that one day. And if you remember El Casano, where na the communication person na the courts, yeah, the Sierra Leone judiciary, but they always make reference to that particular in case they say that a precedent that the way the court will take. Remember the time where you will pull that they release say the court do certain things the way they are not supposed to do, then say that the precedent now the way they take, okay? For them, 10 members of parliament, the way they remove na parliament. So that mandate in constituency, where it be day, they want to make sure say they get very good number on that side. So, Kenima, the actual Southside people they expect say that they want for waiting, do, not to do, then they go somewhere else where the plan already done there, they don't begin build, NASIT building at that side, the works they don't begin go on right now on that side. So as then they divide and so now, it just to continue. Remember how APC been do Falaba, then do Karine, Northwest, Northeast. How do you call that number now? So then self they can try for equalize. They try for equalize. So this now the work where they go on right now. Inside that particular area there. So this is the situation. So the NEC in collaboration with Statistics Sierra Leone and the government proper, they on their work there for make sure say Kenima, that number where statistics get, NEC able for move up to that number there and get exactly waiting at the plan things them where they for put in place for that area there. So this is the situation. So not to Liberia no more. Even under we know inside Kenema, the work they go on right now, the groundwork. We said then they move place to place right now with registration center. We're not able for bring you something because it is you are outside a normal size safe. For protect with person, we're not able for give you video. Sorry about that. If you take and send a good information, fine. If you feel send a lie information, it's up to you. But wait and see. Let you see exactly. After where this whole thing not done, let you see. Waiting will get for come up. We always can tell Una. When we tell Una something, now because we get information, not because a video or photo deal, now because the information come. We bring her out to Una, and then it left Una for take them, it left Una for ignore. This now for who that feel say the information will be okay. The program where you watch right now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Yeah? So you will join me right now on Facebook. On YouTube we get 370, 380 with 155 reactions. Please, guys, wanna increase the like button for we so we will get more people who will discover this particular program. And on Facebook we get let me see 403 with 160 reactions. Please now send for we more of the reactions. And then, please not forget the stars, super stickers, super chat, and all. Thank you to the one that we don't send stars. We are missed already. We don't send stars. Thank you all very much. A possible answer now. A possible. As we talk, so you know not to babies. You say don't see the video where we don't do right now. Answer now, camera on Facebook. You see the video being come to you. We see outside we don't bring another video to you. Outside and they register GSS 1, 2, and 3 picking them. Where by no means they're not the 18 years by June. No way not there by magic self they're not the 18 years. But they register them. You think say when they say then they beat all the opposition and by rudeness or by mistake? When blind man say they stone you, no say you already don't get something in possession for use them against you. Be wise. Anyway, let we go. We will continue. Please increase the like button. The Liberia government not get anything for them because the people where they register now people them where maybe na Salone people them, but the question now they're not supposed for cross boundary for go na Liberia for do any registration. No way no they. No way not the way they for do them. They not do boundary for registration. They not do boundary for voting out of the country. No way, no, they will not reach to that point. Say it. We not reach to it. We not get that maturity. Date. So I think say that they waiting that day. Yeah. Okay. The program where you watch right now. Now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you all to the one that way they send and stars them. Right. Now we appreciate now so much. Well, let me move as we go. Now so the Yagba they go on Saful. If you watch from the thumbnail. We get a lot of things then. We tell you say the one that we make the Mabang bridge. Say if crack then at the bridge right now, not to them fault. Now because of the bet we been the caretaker bio and the community people them make the bridge get crack. What in this simply means? We come with them to reduce no. But before that day, let we go inside money business quick one. Let me talk to a profession. as Amadou Lamana Ba and the AYV, they actually get them on the show. They've been doing an interview with the profession. Usai, actually they talk about the currency, the new leons, and how, by the way, the currency, the leons don't depreciate. In other words, it don't go bata 21.7%. That's no. So it's not stable right now. It's not stable. Inflation, they go boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So first of all, let me listen to the profession. Yeah, the profession we in a school profession. Let me tell we waiting in for do with regards this particular economy and the way how the dollar and the economy they rotting every day. Will you come back just now?
To do those things for this country is the greatest joy I have in this country.
Finally, I want to ask you this. We are doing this interview today on a Friday, and I just read the rates on from the Bank of Sterling websites. The dollar to the deal is at 15,000. So now black market is at 16, and it keeps fluctuating. What's the hopes do you want to give to Sierra Leoneans out there that things will get better? This will stabilize.
When I took this job, first press conference I gave, I told the people of this country that I will never lie to them, that I'll be honest with them. If I were to tell you that things are going to get better anytime soon, without the conclusion of the war in the Ukraine and COVID, I'll be lying to you. But this is what I think we can do to make the thing less onerous on ourselves. We need to increase production in this country. Production of the things that we need, and also production of the things that we bring in foreign currency.
On that note, I want to ask, what is the mining sector contribution to the forex?
I can't tell you off the top of my head. I need statistics to tell you. But the other day I was looking at forex for a specific month. I don't remember now the month. The largest contributor to forex inflow was the Bank of Australia's interest on its investments. Look, we cannot continue to have a system where we don't even know how much we export. And when we export, we don't know how much of those export revenues are repatriated. When I first came, one of the policy positions I suggested was that we impose 100% repatriation of export proceeds back into the country. And if you want to pay anybody, we know how that money is going. We didn't get that. So, in addition to increasing exports, I always tell people, if you really want to know who is responsible for the foreign exchange situation, just look at that guy every day that you see in the mirror when you go to your bathroom. We are all responsible. You know people who have never been to Manchester, they say I'm with Manchester United. They pay for DSTV during the Premier League asking for foreign exchange. And I'm not saying don't do that, but just contribute something to the economy so that when we pay that foreign exchange, we get something back. We have young people in the country, all of them in the urban areas, no longer interested in any productive work. You know,
how do we change that? You've been talking about these things. How do we...
I've been talking. I am a central banker. Yeah. There's somebody in various ministries who deal with that. But for me, look, if I were to give a policy advice, thinking as a development economist, I will even say that let's start building low-income houses for people in the villages.
So people can move?
Yes. You know, there's always this first city bias because people in the cities can raise hell. We prioritize them over people who actually produce in order for us to earn foreign currency, in order for life to go on. So rather than thinking about making life easy in the cities, let's make life easier in the rural areas. Let's make the roads to go to the villages. Let's build schools there. Let's provide them with health care. Let's provide them with clean water. People will move back.
Before we started, we were talking, you told me about how your high school life in the US. You were this job?
No. High school is here.
High school, okay. Your life in the US, at college life or so. You like music?
Yes.
As well. I just want to end this interview on this note. There is a musician, a traditional musician, of which his face. A bank uses his face and name in one of the new currencies, and he's asking to be compensated. Will he be compensated?
Well, look. First and foremost, his face should not have been on the note. When we were doing redenomination, I asked my staff that I want to honor ordinary people who have not been honored in this country. So I want for the coins dead musicians who had an impact on the music and culture of this country. And I want regional balance. They brought this name to me that Suri Conde was dead. So we agreed to have him. I did not even know about his music until they gave me the name, and I went Googled him and I started listening to some of his music, which is pretty good. And I did not know that he was alive until all the coins had been printed and we brought people to the bank, musicians to the bank, to help create a song, that song about the Leone. And at that point, Ms. Amy Calon asked me, why am I not on the coin? Because you are going around telling people that musicians are there. I said, because you are not dead. If you want to be on the coin, die now, then maybe I'll put you there. I said, well, even if you die now, I may not, because people will think I'm favoring you. So that was when I knew that he was alive. We've gone around this country telling people that, look, we put dead people on here. So Recon knew he was not dead. He should have just communicated with the bank and said, oops, you made a mistake, I'm not there, take my picture of that thing. Or if it is already too late, let's talk about what I can do with redenomination. Is it due compensation? Since I had this, I have consulted, I used to be a professor, so I have professors, a copyright expert. First and foremost, we did not get his picture. His picture was not copyrighted. We got it from the internet. He put it out there in the public domain, or his agents put it out there. When we got it, we violated no rule.
It was in public.
It was in the public domain. 2, even if it was copyrighted, in the copyright law, there is fair use. If you use something to promote history, education, or parody and this, that, it is fair use, you don't need permission. And he, being a musician, is a public figure. And you don't need permission when you use a public figure for limited purposes. So, I think Mr. Conde or whoever is pushing him took the wrong tact. He has gone to the press to litigate this, so let the press take care of it. At some point, when he decides that he is going to behave in the proper way, we can talk.
Can meet with him if he wants to.
Yeah, but not on this. Look, one thing I have refused to do since I came here as governor is for anybody to blackmail the bank. We are ready to talk, but not with a gun to our head.
Thank you very much, Governor. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Do you have any one word you want to leave with Sierra Leoneans?
The only thing I would tell people is that we are in a very difficult spot. The world has become very difficult. As much and as hard as we have tried to mitigate the impact of what is going on, certain things are beyond our control because we are a small country. Let's all pray for this war to end. Let's all pray for COVID to disappear so that the world economy will move back to where it is supposed to be. And then we can use our own way of trying to help make things better for this country. And I also want to tell the people of this country that I am gravely sorry that I am in a situation where I know we are all hurting, but I don't have the capacity to get rid of that hurt.
Thank you very much, Governor. It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Well, thank you very much, and it's always a pleasure speaking to you.
We'll find time to have some other conversation.
About music.
Thank you very much. That's the Governor of the Bank of Sierra Leone, Professor Kelfala Morana Kalon. We've been talking about it.
Okay. Sometimes then I don't tell you a few times say not to book they make sense. Na sense they make book. Common sense for we Salone economy very important. Let's take one at a time. Let's end with the second to last issue. Let's start with them. Where now the issue of Sori Kondi. Where now one traditional musician. I think it good for like show now this person. Or that now this individual. It good for like I go actually show now this individual. So when I go see him whilst I they make a point into this. Let's show now this individual. Just some few seconds, please. I just want to get them up for now. Let us see. Let us see this person really puts now the coin. Then I can give you something way and notice, okay? This now the person where they put per one of the coins then. So basically you will say if then take person because the thing the reason where they put person face, they know they put person where still alive, then be one for put person where don't die. Now they coin them, okay? Now they money them. So then take this man where then at the screen so where na Sori Kondi, and then put on one of the coin. In the professor voice, in things say this person don't die. So now you see why we New Leons they perform very, very badly, poorly. If the professor of all not able for do simple internet check for see say this person where they can give me so this name, let I Google am and see if this person they alive or he don't die. If simple internet check, simple internet research, this professor not able for do, able for rescue the economy. Now just a question, no, I don't mean anything, I don't mean bad. If you know, I just ask a question. If you not able to do why he go able for rescue the economy if he not able for do this kind of internet research? Let I read exactly what somebody say. He say, this is one of the reasons why the New Leons is performing badly since it was introduced. If the governor cannot even do a basic internet research about this Kondi guy, how can he? Something like what I will tell you just now. Okay? So, now this man then puts another coin. And now the bank governor they can say if the man na public figure then for use them anyhow they want for use them. But the man not that it. The man say, una need for compensate me because the man get argument if they go to court. Number one, if me na a lawyer. In as much as me na public figure, but una don't make me people them don't feel like for say I don't get money now. Everybody the pressure me na me. Now just simple thing na the basic. Una don't put me in a bad light to me own people them as if me don't be the richest man. When you see I don't get money now, where and people and use all side. Una need for compensate me for that. In as much as me picture in a public or not public, una need for consult me first before ever una put me picture na una money. But I not do am now. Then they argue and say na social media. They go to the press and they react. The man need for sit down with her and so. Una not sit down with the man for talk with him. Una just go put him out. So himself not come need for sit down to now. If me and the man are they go to court and I'm not saying the man they lose the case inside Salone and I they go back out of the country like the ECOWAS court for let them compensate me and the need for compensation. This is the simple thing. This man they alive and they doing traditional music then. Bank governor take him, he say they get him. So how they get him, he take I just go put him. Now if they talk about for redo the thing it cost we country plenty money for pull this man in face because the man get right for tell them say una pull me face there I don't need me face there. If una not the pull me face una they compensate me. If they pull in face at all, it means say we dey lost a lot of money in the country. Well now, me no know who that in the team. This man don dey talk say they need for compensate them for this thing where they do to them. Because they don't make lay in people and feel say remember with traditional people and how they talent. The one way you just do small thing no more, they say, hey, you get money, oh, you dey enjoy oh. Then now they go see this man where they know say people where they they face the money, then gently. We don't see the American rapper the way he make fake, then he make their own face for money. How people like he class them. Then now you go put money. So I don't even know about that. This is not the situation. The bank government are not able to do simple research for see who that he put. He not even sabi who that he puts that money. He not even know the history of the person where he puts that money. He go know the history of how for go about the economy. He go know the history of how for put things them in place for let the economy not run down like I run down so. Every day the bank governor don't do auction. 121 term tomorrow the 28th. 121 term. In fact, the dollar just dey pull close per Williams. 121 term. So now you begin for see say this na profession. Where it just the thing say me na profession because I not please. And I don't want to say professor. It just the say me na profession. So anything I do, what I don't read in a book now wait for implement. But what you read and the practical aspects of are two different things. Waiting somebody go study and waiting somebody practice now two different things. Waiting you go study and waiting you practice now then you go together. Not to just waiting you study. Waiting you study, not create any impact. Waiting you study and how you practice them, the two type of experience that they go together. That is why Whitman say, do small theory and you do small practical. Then things the work out I supposed for go. But as if that's not enough, let me forget about that one a bit and let me move to something else. Please do not forget the likes and the reaction. And don't forget again the super sticker, super chat, okay? And then the stars for we. Now I'll take you to something. Another issue where it come up with. It actually tell we about how in sorry. That's the last part. How in sorry for because India is a very difficult situation right now, so it not go able for do all things. Like read exactly what he say, yeah, from the team. As Amadou Lamra Bawe actually na interview him, what he say. He say I also want to tell the people of this country that I am gravely sorry that I am in a situation where I know we are all hurting. You hear what he say? In sorry, in badly sorry, because in the right now in a situation where you know say all man they feel the pain. He say we all they feel the pain, including Census, we all they feel the pain. That's what he say. But me not go analyze, I go just read. Today, I don't go analyze my own personal, I don't put my own personal opinion, I go read what the other people them say. He say, but I don't have the capacity. In other words, I don't get the sabi, I don't get the skill, I don't get the power for make we pull this kind of way out people and they suffer. That's what he say. Now that he say. He say, read in English. But I don't have the capacity to get rid of that hurt, he admitted. So, Basita been prompt enough for come up with something. Basita been decided for do a Facebook post. Let me read waiting there now this Facebook post where Basita been do. Yeah? Basita Michael, I'll give you background first. Now this post, remember the audit report, the Auditor General in case. He been there now the Legal Service Commission. I think I get it right. And then he resigned because the procedure where they want for use for set up the tribunal for the auditor according to them not be proper. This not the same woman where they been do the Bintumani thing. Where stand up say you not go to preach peace and then you impose speaker on parliament. You not go to preach peace, you dey sack people them where get a waiting tenure of office. This not the woman. Let me read the exact waiting Basita say. He writes like a letter form. Open letter. He say, "Dear Governor, sorry, will not fix the currency." That means say that word wey dey talk so Juju not say sorry, not dey able for make we fix the kind rubbish, the kind rotty rotorata where we new Leos dey right now, where we Salone Leos dey right now with currency. He says sorry will not fix our economy. Papa, that you so-called sorry dey, not dey make we economy look better at all. He say sorry will not put food on families' table. Papa, that you sorry dey, not dey make people then get bread and butter, not dey make people then get livelihood at all. That you sorry dey. He say sorry will not heal the hurt. You know say people and they suffer by this rotorata on the pan. He say but that you so-called sorry dey, it not dey make the pain waiting at people their heart go at all. He say and without your resignation, your sorry and an admission means nothing. He say pa, you know say you not get the capacity for making the way how people and they suffer change. That you sorry dey where you can't talk so. If you not resign, you sorry, it not go mean nothing. It not go mean nothing to people them. So you need for resign. And that's what he say. He say that you sorry dey without resignation, it not go mean nothing to people them. Basita, I basically try for talk up and Creole, let we understand and add me 1-2 word. You know so that the Congosa is either a add or a pull. So at the Congosa, waiting Basita say. He say, and no please don't say we are all hurting. He say, hey, papa, I beg. Do ya? No ever say now we all the hurt. He said, do ya not ever say now we all the hurt. He said, you are not hurting. No mix with the lala pinta then yo. You know the hurt, you know the feel that pain there, where the average people in the feel. So do ya, pull on you must right now. Not tell we say, now we all the feel the pain. Who dare you for talk that word? Now that's it try for say. Remember, me na Congo man, Sembe Pierre. I just the add and pull in some case. But the bottom line now, they do interpretation of waiting Basita right na English. Now they try for read so make you understand. So not blame you if you hear some other word them when a strong word them we will get for the kind siding. He say, let's continue for it. He say, unlike millions of citizens, you have a job. He say, you can't tell we say now we all the hot. He say you look different. You different from the plenty people them within the country. He say because number one, hey, you get work, you get host for day, you able for feed your own people them. He say you travel na business class. It means say you catch your foot na that business class where you travel per plane. They go any time where you feel for go. He say when so say na business class where you catch your foot. He say you can educate your children. You able make you picking and go back to school. Even if not to inside the country itself. Remember me na Congo man. I just make them back it look sweet. He say you can educate your children Of course, they say free education. So if they educate children, but young people know they go free education. No, you able for educate you picking them. Send them go na classic private school if they're inside the country, or you send them go do poto for let them go get better education. He said, dia. Listen, the tip in it up and day. Let us continue with it. He say, you and your family, una go able forget the best. If una know well, you and your family. Una they go na the best hospital, if not inside the country itself, but out of the country, una able for go na the best hospital in the world. God forbid you are not one of our people who usually stand before Connaught Hospital crying for and their eyeballs out. He say, la go down small. Crying their eyeballs out for someone to help them buy pints of blood for their loved ones. He said, listen me, Mr. Profession. He said, let you not dare talk that word. Not pull that word in the emote again. Say we all the hot. We all not to the same. He said, you, when you and your family then sick, una able to get better health care. For go oversee, or yeah, una they get better health care. Yeah? He said, not all you. Now one of them we young people them. We go team out before Connaught. The cry, serious one, say the yeah, one for come out. Because of them defend just 1 pint blood. Uda for help them forget 1 pint blood for make them able for save person where they love so dearly. He said, you are not open that you fangada mammoth day. Let you tell we say we all are the same. He say, over and above, you are working for a system that allows powerful people like you to be above accountability. He say, I beg. He said, when you take all of this as if they're not enough, we go to the bigger picture. You do work for them one them. Like what you want, fine. He said, you do work for this kind of system where always they give power, they always allow, they always encourage, they always give chance to powerful people them like una for make una jump accountability. May una not accountable at all. May they not una not do something. They say now this una do so una can't give account of this. He say now that kind of system that you work for. And you remember the first bribe where he say bribe 800 waiting. Now he say they go do waiting. He just do other things. He go print Leos. I want for print them. Almost Leos scam. Almost Leos no scam. We not ever know almost then spend for print Leos. Almost actual notes of two Leons, 5 Leons, 1 Leons, the coins them, almost now they not there. The actual money we first of all can inside the country. We not ever know about that day. Almost then spend for them money there. We not ever know. He say, you know that kind of person where they work for that system, where they give more power to powerful people like Kuna, or where they allow or encourage powerful people like Kuna for job accountability, for letting not account to the people. So I beg, pull that in a mouth, we all know to the same. He say, so, no, you are not hurting. He says, so, with all of them things they are so bad, you know they feel the pain. You know they feel that pain there at all. He say, and I sincerely pray you never do, cause it really hurts. He say, with all of them things that I don't put so. He say, I dey pray. Yeah, he say, I really dey pray. I truly dey pray. And from my heart, I dey pray. Let you not ever feel hurt. Because if you feel hurt, like the millions of people where they all over the country, they feel the pain of this economy. They feel the pain of this battered system. They feel the pain of this rotting system. They feel the pain of these depreciated Leons. You know go ever like them because you go really, really feel the pain of that hurt the way people in the hurt. This now waiting Basita Michael say. Me na Congosa man. Person where the Congosa, where the care go or bring come, is either the message a add param or a pull param. But if you look and find one, always he talk by English. Now put pan create, you know say create in English, when you want to do direct translation, you didn't miss them. So you get for make sure say it makes sense for lay people understand. Una understand what Basita Michael say concerning the profession na bank? Una just tell me if you understand. Teresa Williams, exactly. Just like how he can cack in foot just now. Look at it. It dey talk to we. It dey talk to we about things where he say they hurt we all. It dey cack in foot per we. This now the person will say himself the hurt. Basita, this thing when you talk so today, hey, make her sweat. Whew. This now we had. My name na Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. You just come and join me? Okay, not a problem. 474 they watch me right now. 239 reactions now YouTube. Please, when I increase them to 300 quick, thank you. And then on Facebook, we get 405 people where to watch with 303 reactions. Thank you very much. I will fumble. Okay, so I just been try for make a little bit from Basita in your word. Interestingly, I don't know what he make, but I feel say Basita gets the passion of a good country. Waiting Basita do where he resign from that commission where them for been go where they do illegal process for put Lara on a tribunal. If Kelfala, the profession, if he been get credibility like Basita, if he don't resign, because he don't talk and say he don't get the capacity, the capability. He don't talk inside this interview, Gigi no. He talk. Not to me talk out. Now watch and back with Amadu saying. He say, I also want to tell the people of this country that I am gravely sorry that I am in a situation where I know we are all hurting, but I don't have the capacity to get rid of that hurt. You know, sabi, not get it sabi. But interestingly, I see these people they talk about something. Kelfala, they talk say, if Ukraine and Russia not come to the end of the wahala, we not go ever go before. Now this same Ukraine and Russia and then the COVID, fear been go up. The government ala say, hey, na the international world. But when the world market fear can down, then put and down back, little bit small. They don't keep some away they get for put down back. Very close to the election. Because the fear for them go lower than how we did. So they keep on for the election term. Say if we not give we more chance, we could do them better. So, but when the thing the canon, the fear the canon, then say, now we the government, now we let now. But they not put it again by Ukraine and Russia, but now the same thing this so now. When we been go to that single digit inflation, where you get 9 point something for the first term according to them, they say we government sabi and for do the thing. They say we government know the economics. They say we government able for handle the economy. But when the economy don't jump more than 24% inflation, then say na COVID, then say na Russia and Ukraine. Hello? Are you guys of me? Una dey understand? This is the situation we face. But now we stand in Basita. I salute you. Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. Thank you. You know, sometimes the way we can study ourselves, when they talk with regards how we feel about party or waiting, we just want to see things go on. I suppose for go. Okay, so I go now to the very last thing for the program today. Where now forget your own view, your own opinion into all of this thing where I don't take me time and analyze. Remember, waiting I talk today. Now just thing where I feel say they happen. Yes, we get for take call. We really get for take call. So in the meantime, let me just take a break and take this let me just take this message quick. I'll just take this message and then when they come back, G snow. Okay? I'll just take this message.
You know say plenty people no get for votes the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now I go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission, Salone, don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this term, you no go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help people. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the term for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Calbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then na power or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
All right, the program we watch right now, we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We start the ball rolling. For make we hear waiting people them get for say inside this particular program with the issues them we don't come up. Well, we go on the line now, and this one not to in call. I'll be very much honest. If he message me say he wants for say something for the open, but I decide for get and force. Let I make and clear say not to in call and me call him. The reason being, I want to be very clear to everybody. I always consider for being my own senior. So anyway, let me go on the line and get Jalo Jamboria. Yes, boy Jalo Jamboria for let give me a quick analysis of waiting a thing. Welcome to the show, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, please. You there on the line now, and we listen to you.
I know. You see, this life, we always get what we deserve. Salone, the SLPP, the government in power now, then get what they deserve. We are as we think and we become as we think with time. When these guys came to power, they edge out everybody. They assume say they sabi everything. Yes, he may be a professor. I no doubt him. But the fact is, he has never been in charge of running a financial system. There are people who had been in that institution who may have been just O-level holders, but because they don't work long in the institution, they get the experience. The time when I've been in the university where they do a course in education, they mean teach we what they call experience versus education, nature versus nurture. They get prominent sociologists, them who don't do a lot of experiments on that. They don't find out, say, experience now the best education. You can study all the theories, but if you don't know how to apply them theories, then
and
you cannot
experience,
begin
in other words,
anything.
the practical part of them.
Exactly. You see, Salone made a mistake at the beginning. He followed the stupidity of the people that were employ him, then begin sack people them. Secondly, Salone may have been a professor for donkey years in America, But I don't think say affair with the recent trends in technology. Because if he had been affair with the recent trends in technology, he would have taken Sierra Leone to the next level where he before left a legacy. Kenya, most East African countries, Ghana, Nigeria, they are going electronic. Money not to paper, cash alone. You get different types of monies. With the way we Sierra Leone they so now, the solution to the problem that for make we economy completely electronic. We get mobile money. All we need to do, we get people that we get internet bank, even if it not they function properly. Upgrade the system, make the system completely electronic, avoid using cash. The advantage of that is you keep track of the fiscal flow, then at the same time, you dey give the government an advantage for able know almost people and they earn and able tax them. But these guys are so much of idiots, they think they know with all their bogus PhDs, then edge out people. Now here we are, a country with two currencies, a country sinking every day. Let God help them now not reach December or turn Zimbabwe.
Very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So now I can open the line actually. So the public for let everybody go able for take part inside this particular program. But before that, give me some few seconds. Let's just get the actual cipher now. We una go call. Let's see. For avoid on our numbers then for sure. Okay. So it's settled now. The number then at the screen, please, you can call and we give 2 minutes to every individual for call. Please, when you call, make sure say you reduce the volume of your set where you call from, so you know we get negative feedback, and make sure say you come in very clean. Listen to we, yeah. Listen to we. Let we talk through the phone like I can talk to any other person. Okay, I see first call come and go, Mike. All right, the line open. Let me go. Let me watch Oda they go. Last year, almost minutes I take in this call in. All right, I spent 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So, limited number of calls them. 15 calls, I think. Now I go take. So let me go on the line and see who that we get. Okay, and don't come back. Mike, I know saying that the profession in play, you want play. No problem.
What are the professor?
No, not in a profession.
You see one. I know they blame the professor that much. You know why? Look at all the people the way Madabio put in power, where he give position to. Neither one pan in the work. Show me one pan about the work somewhere there.
I don't know what you mean work.
Yeah, show me one pan where they do their job. Minister of Agriculture, Minister of any minister they, or the bank governor.
I think Minister of Agriculture they work with the implant for dance being Fatima.
Exactly. Non-pan know they do the work. Minister of Trade. You see,
I think Minister of Trade and in deputy they employ them for let them intimidate people in.
Exactly. And the same thing with this bank governor. This bank governor, the employer, for let go the left man be able to take the money go.
Oh, well, and they do the exact work. So why you say the new work?
That's what I'm saying. Then they do the work where Madabio wants. Now, this not planned work, this man. They plan all in here. I think Madabio they take all the money they go out. Now because of the bank governor. And Madabio they all in private plane the way they take so private jet. Now money they take go. What do they allow them for they take the money then go? Now the bank governor. If Fatima Bio they go take money then na Bank of Salone, now because of the bank governor. You know, then God then come for can destroy this country, yeah. Now that exactly they come for. And then they don't succeed on. They don't succeed. Yeah? Some people if you don't know wise up. If you don't know wise up. All these bank governor they do now, they distract now. A complete distraction then they create for us. So they don't take all the money down. Yeah? So una better wise up, man. Una better wise up. Don't listen to this distraction. Una go register and vote 10 people are out. Yeah? If you not be careful, una go buy rest now, Salone 2 million euros. If you not be careful. I mean, contribution and the same pay.
Today the force you reach 2 minutes. Thank you very much.
Alright.
We go on the line again and take Mr. Kamara. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, please, you're live.
Hello. Yeah, Mr. Kamaras. Actually, that Monday, I don't know. I just want to ask a question. How much do you Kingdom they pay for fees? Because I remember the time where I've been doing at school. I remember before I left Akam, and I've been 30,000 SS them they pay with the yearly fees than 90,000, and then JSS they pay 25. I've been 20, then SS they pay 25. Them the year before I left them, they don't increase them. When I've been 90,000 per year for SS, then 75. So I don't know if that money them they pay with the government.
The money down exactly.
So what's in the quality education what they talk about? How much amount of money people in they spend in uniform, buy bag, other thing in the teacher they call lesson, Boku.
So wait, I think you missed something. Let's take her in my own Marabio voice. Para you calculation that we do so 30,000, 90,000, 25,000, 75,000. Okay. Now that same money there, Marabio say Kumbrana they save $500 per month and per year. And interestingly, that 75 or 90,000 enough for the year they be paying.
Yeah, you see, and then they pay for school colors because me I be administrator, I be the boss with the principal, with the sell school colors them, and the school colors being so expensive, more than the school fees. We done the government or waiver, and then they send a quality education. So all and even I just listen. My cousin they call me, they tell me say my sister will call me be one mama. They call her Madingo me na Timini. They tell me say hey, when I vote for Madabio, you see the result to come on. Now, since they don't politicize the see the results, they can do extremely well. All that na doctor, they don't doctor the results. For them say, hey, well, now this regime make people get university requirements or whatever, So they don't do all that. They know this the result then quickly.
No, but wait. I'm not sure say you sure say inside the country then they do the marking scheme then the final part because of why?
Because me not to be examiner, but me not be facilitator for exams, and a lot of things that happen. Remember one time, the same government arrest teachers them, then go demonstrate, then go care, then go na continue, they disgrace them, So then they try. Now one period they call me sister, they tell and say, well, you see, no matter be you in time make with killing. Then they politicize everything. They now come out in the open. Then we don't do something. This is Africa. Right. Africa will not overrule anything. And at the same time, I'm glad this lady with this Pastor Michael, let God continue for bless him. All what he talk is self-explanatory. All what you explain, everybody will understand. Let God continue for keep them kind of people in there. Now this would expect the civil society for the right, the politicians for the right, but before then private individual and they take the bold step.
Thank
you
to
that doctor, one other women right lawyer, one Rashid Dumbuya. Say they sack him because of they talk the truth. Now recently when they talk without Tony Koromani and even the Ahmed Sisewina, a human rights lawyer, they talk on this electoral malpractices. I don't know back in one video yesterday where Femi Claudius called me on where they reject about 4 picking them. With the other boy get beer, you didn't get Bobby, they don't pass 20. He say he called directly. I even send that video back to now. He say he called directly the corner one at the head of. He said the man tell and say pass somebody get bad certificate. He said now they don't come to the conclusion. So this is a well and orchestrated something for mission and deter or prevent people and no register.
Thank you
so
very
this is
much,
very serious. Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right.
Take order.
We go on the line and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name inside the call from?
Come.
Hello?
I the call from Freetown, Salone.
Right, please. You're on the line.
Yes. Thank you. Well, one thing me want to say, now treating the bad destroy Salone. Regional, tribal, and partisan politics. The day where people are conscious about that, say, now we'll put your country first. Then we'll start to grow. All them bad here where the people are they do so, all in the name of free education. When them picking them, maybe they attend that free education day. Now they pay to destroy the full people within the, especially not about regional politics, but the problem from the southeast. Because in northwest, then a swing vote and say better and they can change. But that static business within the southeast. Elect out of the suffer, elect out things hard for them. They don't take this as religion. They make all this nonsense happen. Not so picking money Salone lawsuit, and the next government will come. You will find it very difficult for flop that only. Something very serious now they go on. The guy that's so stupid, instead of build training institutes them, now Waska they can build. But the poor man them, the one they where they fool, the one is simple poor man picking because once they don't picking them, much back in the future. Just build training institute. Right? Salone used to we know Boku, and if the government pay for take care of this population now, the next 10, 15 years, the armor we get to go to Salone, people will shock. It's something very serious. I'm a sociologist, right? If you watch it, the streets getting right now, they increase every day. You find the total Sansana Waf. So you find an assessment taxi, I did the total only. So man is selling that streets. You see the one selling you. But quickly on radio, you talk say Salone is lazy. Not knowing that to go should say on that. If they fail for tackle that problem, they now. The only two help we small is bike riding. If you bike riding, you'll be economic, but not to get high drug out rate, high crime rate, high prostitution, and high drug addicts. Now, push they take over the country. So, if they youth man and they get access to gun, the armor we get to go to Salone, you know, go for small. These are something very serious. If the government pay for work now, a big problem. This they just focus on the tip every day. Whether they make one small bridge or one school, if they get a lot about an radio, they need to consider about the amount of money they receive. These are something very serious. Please, it's just better than the educate people as well. But right now, I'm telling you, the situation of this country is getting worse every day. And if they allow them to continue back, and they don't advantage of that, because right now, even the first time voters them, when a Sierra Leoneans, they wouldn't get them result, their school results them, or whatever, they discriminate them in the register, especially Freetown, where they present the stronghold of the opposition. But the opposition gets a lot of work for do. Because if them back come back and set to square one, then the country is going nowhere. It's all about parties and politics. The corruption is too much. It needs to be handled. Please. I beg you now, give consciousness to Sierra Leoneans them. More put partisan or regional or tribal politics for this. This is getting serious. Right? Country, partner, even inside the city, not also get light. You know? Like no better good road, no better hospitality, security in a rubbish. You know? I know name all. Let me na Salone there. I don't dare throughout the 11 years war. I don't go no side, we don't go jungle and come back. So we don't need but weapon anymore. But the truth is, you don't want picking it. One better like we're picking it tomorrow. Please, now one get Salone again, and I'm my only hope. As for me, when they talk, now Salone my country. I mean, like some man do what citizenship then gets. Some man are Ghanaian and Sierra Leone, some man get all that foreign stuff. But please, at the beg, when I continue to enlighten people, especially the southeast, when I talk to people in the middle, know. See, it's not about tribal business anymore, but the future of the country. Now I'm going to stop for so the meantime.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Conscious vibes. Whew. We'll go on the line again. Welcome to the show, please.
Good evening, Wayad.
Yes, please. Your name and where you call from?
This is Mr. Tononupe. The call from Wayad.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
I want to say thank you to all my people now Wayad. And I say thank you to Sembepie and Baibuya for the great job what they do for we. I'm really Salone will not say it's not really easy now for we. Every day I laugh in stock we don't turn a Salone. These people and just they treat we like we are full, we don't know what they do. Just because they don't take the power now we are. Nothing we not get for say. You mistake talk, they will come after you. We not get anything for say. But we just want thank Una they put you in the wall, everybody they listen, they see wait they go in our country. May God take control for we. May God direct we this election here. But really we get the pain or the feel. You know, he go for go register. We know what the past patience and courage go make you be able to register in this country. But then people here they know what's in thereafter. That only God for take control for we. We left everything at God's hand. I will tell you thank you once more. We want to give you courage in this country. Because whenever we listen to a program or they watch a program them, it make we get courage. Because we say we are there for we. Una always they talk for we. May God bless una and direct una. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you, brother. Go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
Well, good
even this na concern citizen na the call for Bo.
Go ahead, please. You get the platform 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's just like no good to border than the guy for talk. The way all the situation they go right now at the country, my border, they got the help no more. But because like the man they all this man bring from this system for carrying the government, the man they from the diaspora. No minister no the old they admire. In fact, the man they all then at the ground, the home based minister, then few of them they see the Alexei and the sky for all the ministers they from the diaspora. Not they. Like the ones result to come out. We get some of man there. If you hold them, they say they get 5 credits. Some man they say you get 5 credits. Some man they all say get 5 credits. You not be said the school they hold them they attend. But then they jubilate. Say, I pass. My man let go there we no more at this country. But my man insist there. Nothing they for right home about. Seriously. Let God bless we no more at this country. The line ain't boko. The man they lie from the beginning, say they can't sign, still na lie no more they continue. Not the other go tell you they gladly. The guys who them say they count 250,000. Now social media they sell the guys so. But no see na shop it.
We see them go to put on a Kenny man.
Yeah, I see an Kenny man 200,000. But na social media we not see na shop it. Guys don't go something like 530,000. So side themselves, I know say they will family them go they Kaila, go they 550 or 600 for the bag. The Kusa who they na boya, tag on 530,000. But these 250,000 bags of rice, what they say, at 250. Now social media will see them sell 200,000 a Kenema, but na social media will not see an shop it. Yeah, the Kuna owner they talk for we so now make ballet the show inside the shop there. But that's 250,000.
You're not able to show you just in fact when they say they sell the first post we ban are the chair lady.
Now the chair lady. And now the first trader this one see the first person you can buy the one bag rest is Sabi name.
They are big. I don't lost that video, they send them for me back. I big there.
My brother, I don't get that video.
Okay, I'll go fair now. Thank you very much, my brother. I like this one. He said that the first trader this way, the first person they come for can buy the first bag. Hello, welcome to the show, please. The name and where you call from?
This is a major call from in between Lungi and Freetown.
Alright, please, go ahead, get 2 minutes.
Yeah. We just want big rain family for them. Ferry do them incident out for we. They are let the release then I'll start for use there.
Wait. They're not big use there.
Say now, no know who store them, go store them more. Say TD will not see them. For more than show them a video. But I don't understand.
I mean, one thing they say them begin on.
Yeah, no sham.
Wait, Malunga you there?
Yes.
Who say you in last cross week?
Nah, the old one.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah, that bubble smoke. Yeah, they are help you talk today.
Alright, no problem. Thank you very much. I will make late by way nobody's. You know the caller then they just I don't know how for talk amuse me and just they make a then so then bookman they say flabbergasted. Hey God. Oh my God. Anyway, I get few more minutes. And I don't wait for the last minute. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, we are that they call from Washington DC.
Okay, please. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, the first one for say is unconstitutional for register people out of Sierra Leone. So if we see, I know say this video, the neck officer you don't see him and the international body don't see him because I like what the man they do. They ask them, he take the ask the woman there, and the woman they explain everything, and then take the sleeping at the woman their hand. You know what I mean? They take the sleeping at their hand because they want keep the sleeping and they don't the ID card, they use their ID card and they vote, like I said, the woman they vote, which of course not to the woman. And I mean, go register people outside. is unconstitutional. I believe it should be investigated and action need to be taken. Then concerning this was results, just a quick talk. We always see every time we in the city exam, we see we anti-corruption in soldier team, how they call them, scorpion team. They go out and get at people because of malpractices. So we're not surprised. Always thing we want for say is the university in Sierra Leone, before then they take them PKR, made them organize entrance exam for them. Because that's the only way you can get quality picking. Also in America now, any college you go, they organize entrance exam for you. So from the result, from the exam we take, then they post the results to you. Now they make you qualify for going to the college. So for do the same thing. Otherwise, I'm afraid. Then finally, what I want for talk is this so-called free education, quality education, we then got use. Now they want use for campaign. Salone people they make a big mistake because they self no say the education not free. Then number two, it's of no quality. Because if the education be get quality, why make the Vishenga in Pekin not the good day? Why make the president in Pekin not the good day? Why make the minister them the Pekin not the good day? Before I go pay for them picking them. Would I not let until free? Would I not let until get quality? Why make them prefer for go pay thousands of dollars or thousands of leons or millions of leons for the picking a private school? Don't not say they're going to government school. The parents are not stupid. The picking themselves, the picking the answer no more because not teacher they talk. So they go answer. But the picking no say the education not too free. Always them promise and say they give them, then they give them. The book when they give the picking, we know say the parents and the pay. The parents and they pay for them book and they. So we know. So this is not anything free. So there is no free education. There is no quality in the education because if there is a quality education, their children should have attended the private public schools.
All right, thank you very
much. And finally,
much.
me want for talk to people may not relent, may them go out with all the intimidation, with all the suppression, may them bear and go out and register. They just left 1 week. May them do all kinds of things for register, please.
Thank you. God bless you. We go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from. You got 2 minutes.
Good evening. I call myself Jungle from London, United Kingdom.
Jungle, welcome. You got 2 minutes, sir.
All right, yeah, thank you. All right, for me, I guess for sound a little bit controversial, firstly, and then secondly, talk about the politicians, especially the opposition. Firstly, we did talk about this registration, for people for votes and, stuff like that. But how many people actually for votes in that country? The people that will they put we hope on for make them go vote, for changes. But is it actually a change, that then they go vote for? It's not. We for stop. In that country, they probably about 60% of people not forget the right for vote. I know see this now a utopia thinking, but they not forgive them the right for vote in the sense like waiting and they go vote for, waiting and no say then they vote for. It's always the same thing. They not get the electoral education. So they're not going for vote for the right thing. It's all about, they vote for this person, because I know him, because my papa know him, because my mama know him, because now my party. Waiting and they do for you. Not just you, but waiting and don't do for the country. If you know all of them things and then they go vote for policy. But no, they don't know that. So we always try for put with lives, now people in hands then will know nothing. So that's one. Two, the opposition, they're useless. I'm sorry for say that. When I game then they play and we they not get anything for doing at that country. Now they need for faith for the people. Well, the main opposition, but probably all. But the main opposition firstly, they're useless. They allow these people them for ride on them from day one. So, they're not go come back, and begin tell the people them for go fight for them. The only way will the people go fight now through revolution. for come out and take over. That's the only way the people go know how for fight. But the opposition then for be strong enough. But these two people, like always, then they play game per way. When they scam, it goes soft on the other one, because when Sege for take power, one for make the other one hit them hard. That's the game. Now we the people then they fool always. So let we not begin to sit down and think like this opposition. No, we not the fight for nobody. These people for come out and begin fight for the people, them the opposition especially. But they all they hide and send people them before will not actually get the capability for fight. So it's a shame.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much to share. I think you share the view where I can normally want for share. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Well done. Sister me, did it? Oh, okay.
Hi, Sembe Pierre. How you they do?
How
they do? Hi, Facebook. Hi, YouTube. How all they do? Sembe Pierre.
Ma?
Not to me say na Fatima say. We too na expect for come off of the governor. All waiting and Sabina for turn light off when it come. So you expect say brightness go inside their head? No. Their heads, everything full of darkness because all waiting and Sabina Fundela is turn the light off and that's it. Sierra Leoneans, this is not the time for Lona Brinkham people they went for turn light off no more when it can and Sabi. This is not the time for Brinkham people that are on a country for can rule on a way it be to send for na PhD then get out for plan a coup. This is the time for make una Brinkham people that are on a country where they can do better thing for una. Where they can give una jobs them, where they give una education. I mean quality education, not to this free cosmetic education when they talk about because everywhere they go na the world, they don't get nothing within the papi show na free education. But where is the free education here? Where is the quality in this education when people are they talk about? If na serious people them, machine then they oversee where they wash cars them. Instead they make una they put una hand them pa water day and net una they get coal. People then they washing cars. It will be like a part-time job, a job where for just go you subsidize for full up your income, but not a job where you for you say okay now these are depend on only and solely. Then would they see na Europe na yeah. Then there you they brought put your motor car inside the wasan the machine wasan. What you they do now? What the motor car come on for car we no more. But then people they are no get no structure, they no get nothing inside their head. All what they sabi do now for loose woman and lapa, turn the lights off, and then do what they get for do then get out. Una don't see now what the woman they talk. Una don't see what the bank governor go see how they talk in the khaki foot they say in the sofa they shake them. They is still like for say na keep company and they keep company. These people are not serious. This is not indication. All them here for giving a sense, Sierra Leoneans, say not to them kind people there we want. It just get a bunch of fools them pull them come overseas. We claim say they get PhD, they get this building prosthetic legs. What's in prosthetic get for do with education? If we don't go outside the war victims then they. Let you go fix the foot them for people there, so people then go get their normal life back out for worker. When you take the wrong people and put them at the positions where they not belong, what do you expect? Now then can't here we get for expect now we can't give. So the post we get for calm, the next president we get for be patient with her because we get a lot of cleaning for do, a lot of mess, a lot of dislocation where don't happen inside the system.
Sorry. I want to disagree with you. Anybody will no say in the camp for fix now where they go for no patient, nothing I remind again.
But some baby, in order for be wanted.
Then we need for, if we don't for be wanted, we do the same for Mother Bill.
It's true. What I mean, at least when I give them a year for make it fix things.
Yes, fair enough. But
after
1
year, but not to say no more. What them just kind of say, unless we say they give 6 months of light and with 3 months in Duam. Not to down there they talk about at least a year let it put things them together.
1 year fair enough, but after 1 year we don't want no explanation and we don't get patience.
We not give people the chance for make if they don't kind of know work 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. The next time when they come, I kick them out. This is not the time for make we sleep. We get for wake up. We all get for collect through money there. We all get for collect through pension there with social security there. When I wake up, when I work hard, when I continue for be fixed. We sisters and they suffer overseas. We brothers and they suffer overseas. Then they suffer in the Arab country. If something been there, betterness be there in our country, they're not the one for going on their side and they.
All right.
These people are a bunch of fools and idiots. Una kick them out, una register. I like them suppress, una turning down. Almost o'clock, una team up, they una be persevere. Una don't see the game where they happen. Una don't see where they go put people that are Liberian and they register there. This don't tell una see they don't depend on una votes them. They depend on outsiders votes. Una wake up Sierra Leonean. Una fix una country, una register massively, vote massively, and take them people that are out. They're not good for you guys. Please.
Right, I'll take 3 more calls. 3 more calls. 3 more calls. No wait until the program done, you call. 3 more calls. Today now, who's day? Tuesday. 3 more calls. After this, 2 more. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and inside the call form, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, me na Yusuf at the call from America.
Yes, sir. You get 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, sir. Let God help we all we two they say everybody responsible for the problem in Sierra Leone. But the one big problem, the opposition. The opposition, people have to look and say, if you see they go through all this, now the opposition. Now, people are on a fanatic, then they bash at the Africanist press because then they try to tell them, for let them look into the parliamentarian, Cherry Coco. Cherry Coco not come out and talk, say, no, this is wrong. Let the world see. The world is watching. Now that Obama say. So if Cherry Coco there, the parliamentarian, the one at the opposition, if SLPP are the opposition, so like APC before don't gains, like them for don't fix things them, because then they come out, if you for kill them. Because now they're right. What did they vote them for? What did they pay them for? For let them see this thing, where the thing they happy, so then they pay them. But the people of Sierra Leone are suffering. This thing where they happy, now they make the people and they suffer. So they put the people in there for go make laws them and for challenging them. John Leka will say, Parliament get right for call anybody, even the president. If the speaker, they try for Mosuluna, Una come out, let the people know. But for these 4 years, the people don't go through suffering where with a point and pan the opposition because they fail the people. Now that is what me get for say. Let God help the country.
Thank you
for
very
me,
much.
the opposition are the middle point and two.
Thank you. All right, we'll take 2 more calls. Whilst I wait for the 2 more calls, I want to make something very clear. This program here, we only they get support from you where they watch we. How? You super sticker, super chat, and you stars, or somebody could just feel say and give una this amount for una. And not they give we that day for motivate we for talk about waiting in want for talk. Let's take this call first. Welcome to the show, please. Your name inside the call form, you get 2 minutes. Yes, sir.
Okabobo.
Kushebo, how do you do?
Well, they try pa.
I know.
So they go.
And so they come.
Oh, exactly. Let's just say something quick about my young governor. You know what I like the governor for? In a mixed matters. If you look and find out part of a politician, how he sits in that's where they talk. When I say, if you think say the economy gets for steady, right? It's still not all like it's a wrong mixed meaning. You say for now, so I don't see this thing gets for steady. So this the ring bell for the one that we say that they go sell rest 250,000 when a one-off buy. After now one-off day, think of your life, think of others than life. I mean, they look some video a few days ago. Some picking them out where then they adopt. So if it's where they rest small inside the bowl, then they put the water soup, then put maybe like 10 beans on top for them for it. It pain me so much for make us see all that picking and the suffer because me self get me picking. I don't want to see another condition there. So if the people are noted and get sense enough, let them fool them with rest. Eti Salone na rest and not foresee. Because me, I don't know what's the problem with this rest business. Think of your life, think of your future, think of the people. Look, politicians, they have no characters because anybody with a lie, trust me, no get character. Because when you say about this person are only posting in word, in thoughts, and in deed, if you agree with waiting it pull out of your mouth. But if you look, which they talk na different, which they do na different thing. The owner they come out to and say una they go dance because of you na APC, because of you na SLPP, because of you na Sampa, because of you na Windy. Una go no. Look the road. I can tell people and say how we they fool the people them. We they spend power we on picking them. When we don't die go, on allow no feel so picking them safe. Because them very picking there when we not take care of. Them very picking there when we not men to the way out for men we on picking them. We make them come out bad. Picking them they not go ever get for they not go ever get for get peace. One, una don't already breed some thief man them. When you picking the dumb, when you don't die go, then get for can thief. During the thief, then get for kill them. And for now you feel say everything is okay, but there is nothing okay if we not try to do the right thing in our country. And they call on everybody in the country. You know they all go register for votes because of them give you free education for today. What about tomorrow? What about your life? What about your future? Because the Africa setting, I think say then design them for let people them not able for even shake for go up. That you when they up that you know more, which is bad. And it will be a level playground for every other man picking a life. I always they agitate for picking them. I go left and so I go come back next week. Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, so they take one more call. Whilst they wait for that one more call, I will say something just now. This platform here, where we set them for the people of Salone. We not set them for APC. We not set them for SLPP. We not set them for promote your own personal agenda. We set them for make we able for discuss issues we get for do with seriousness. If you feel say because we put something at this platform where you not like, you they make rudeness or you they make some kind of attitude to hell with you. I they take this call and they can't continue. Hello, caller?
Yes. How do you even power?
Praise God.
I want just say so. Now, concerned citizen.
Yes, go ahead.
From Salone. I think one of the strongest Salone at the second capital city.
Okay.
Now, concern you, Omi Border talk concerning the honorable, let's say they don't fail we. I want to say something. Me brother, now will watch. That's how them one pass that bill, that PR system. At the well of Parliament, that's all them stone honorable. We nearly one die. Now, the Parliament to see them spray that pepper spray. At the Parliament to all the kind of security all them did it. They're honorable and safe, then get life. Then they see the way then they treat them. Then say go wait for talk. Also, then I have somebody just talk say, who tell the former president thank you for we make we get a small stadium also they enjoy yourself. That man I think say na very close to 1 year they na prison. So who say go the see them thing and they go get mind talk? They afraid. I don't know them things. I think say the bank governor been deny way they talk. This Macron business so them can do. If they try for talk say they get forgive people their money. That man need why can listen that man way they talk. Hey Papa God. Then guy they don't make some man they free education self. Oh, that kind boku that man get. That person vote in a village, you not get paper. If they talk fine talk now, somebody here so it was sweet 9 years. That's they way they tell somebody we go persuade people there. Then I one thing, who bother then they fail for realize one thing. Like who saw this with the registration? The registration then they claim say this that. Now figure some side and the way they go, they see man then at center. Man they no agree for register also out there. But then figure then at the nose side and they pull up. If they go to some center and the man then no more the staff there or the security then they see the people are not there. I they imagine for them if I'm go the Kailan. But because out there the guess at 3-5 for 1 cup. Now all long term manager there.
All right.
But they keep fast every day.
No, because we no get for it again. You know, say Christian that lens season fast. Only keep an eye on Salone. You know, for it very full again. No.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I mean, they say something. They put anybody in stuff now as long as now for make let people get information, except the person say not put me stuff na your platform. Waiting at they say. Elect how close or how strong sister admin day inside this, and not go tell we say not put Bible in stuff na because me and Bible ain't not get that. And not go ever tell we that what day. But if you feel say because you and Bible are not they see the same side, we know for put in something now, then I think you they make a grave mistake. We know they do am for one person interest. If anybody get personal interest when a day na them social media or whatever things the way they do, I think keep your personal interest to yourself. Okay? We not get any one person where we decide now. We they see, you can see several times, like nearly every day, we they put Adebayo in something now. Plenty people not like her, not to be concern. We they put things the way people get interest for. Not to because you tell we say not put this, make we not they put them. No. Not to that one day at all. Sometimes can they we ask say we want support. Support we. You where they listen to we, you they come up straight up and support we appreciate you so much. But no politician or nobody will get interest over a politician now will tell we say in the support we because of this reason. One good thing we I know, if me and this person talk something where he use the word, let it be between me and you. If it possible, I die go to that thing day. But I don't go ever disclose that to anybody. Ever. I get background of being a journalist. I once don't be na that field day. So that thing when they call secrecy, that thing when they call confidential, that thing when they call protecting your source, as Sabia and Noah and they always do. So it don't matter whose kind of discussion with me and person get, I know they ever disclose that to anybody, not even me with. Not even me with. So, but if you feel say because you and other person not get issue, so you for come back at me, if we use forget some kind discussion, you forget you kind personal thing because I put something at this channel. I don't care about anybody in feeling. I care about waiting me people want for Yeri. That is why when they talk about APCL, they talk about SL people, they talk about anybody here. If I pair up with anybody for put in something here, that means say you do something where people want forget. Where people want for Yeri. Yeah? So I want to make this very, very clear. Now this one of the reason a lot of people me big brother where I first put na this channel. They don't propose some things them to me. I don't think of them. Not that I not trust them. Other people them don't propose the same thing. I not even accept yet to them proposal say we want for help you with this, want for help with this. I not accept it, I not take her. Then they still feel say because you just proposed to me, we not for use something. It's not possible. It like na million you give me. It like waiting the relationship where they between me and you. If you and this person get issue in your own business that day, me I know the mix. For me small. If me mama and person get issue, I know they ever mix. I know they ever mix they. So if you get issue with person, go clean una dirty clothes to some side. But this channel, nobody need mix up and rudeness. So if you feel say when you do your work, now you want green for C, now you want green for Sabi. Please, I want to let you know say that things they any relationship I can cut her off, or if you want you cut her off. But this channel here, it will always be for every Sierra Leoneans, not for any individual in your personal interest. Now just that I get for say, just that. Just that if it continue past I do so, I think Mr. will draw the thing we supposed for draw. I rest my case for now. So I want to tell you plenty thank you. I want to tell you plenty thank you for when I join me inside the program. until we meet again inside another edition of the program we have. Tomorrow, the program, let we blow we mind. The truth we get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, the truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, the truth you get for say. Can blow your mind. Tomorrow, we want for look at certain things then. We want for look at two people them and we see the rest not begin yet, but the contest don't start. We want for look at these two. Who's one way more preferable for that a particular position? Very key. Except if something come up where we get for change. But if not, I think we move with that particular thing there. Okay. If we get we yard, we do waiting we feel say we able for do. We don't get any right for block anybody in platform or say because we do this kind way or this style we use, nobody know for user. We promote anybody, even if you just tell we no more say, hey, now this now platform we're waiting if I able we announce a right here. But it's not like for say we not get luck. We can want for promote certain people and then people and they at the end of the day, then they still will like for say we not bad people there. But even when you even ask we for let we help you for promote your things there. We do extraordinary things there for promote your own things there. But at the end of the day, you feel say we competition, me and you na enemy. We not get enemy now, but I feel say a lot of people and they make we enemy. We not get problem with that. We still continue for do the good work we want for do. For help people them elect we not fumble with your channel. Elect will not fumble with your work. As long as you do good work, we they promote you. Elect will not put you something. We even tell you say this now this person in your channel go follow them. Because one thing where we know the blessing of the day anybody can get her. It don't mean say because we talk say this person in channel this, it means say all who that they watch they go to Ram. If all man go to Ram, then they still go and wait till you do and wait till we do. Then stay to you if they want for the counter we then counter we. A lot of people then they come and cause we say we do bad thing, but every day then they come because the thing where we they put they get interest per. So we na human interest we they deal with, not to any political party interest. I just know one for boss the boy right now, but I think say I for put them this way. Then say who that the cap fits, lay wear am. Who that the cap fits, lay wear am. Where person, where you get respect from side, please maintain your respect. Where people know you for good work, continue good work. If you do good work, try. But not draw with rudeness. And the respect don't they between where you lay continue. So, but if you draw with rudeness, you not go like the goodness. I rest my case and good night. Thank you all very much. See you again tomorrow inside Blow Mind, 3 p.m. Salone time.
You know say plenty people no get for votes the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now I go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salone don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You they go serve full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go dey say you no go vote 2023. So wetin na this yagba now? For say me party go continue for dey na power, or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole